Hey folks, today's DevOps SRE question is it's a little bit of a simplistic coding question. So the question is, show me an example of where you can run uh, three different Goroutines in one Golang code, right? A program or package, whatever. It turns out to be pretty simple. So first of all, what is a Goroutine? Goroutine is basically you can think of as little trains that take off from the station at the same time and eventually come back, right? So you have one package, one Golang program that's running, but inside the program, you can kick off one thing and then kick off another thing and kick off another thing. And though each of those things will probably get their own thread and um, they will run on their own and then finish and come back, right? So you can run three different things in parallel, if you will, sometimes called concurrency. There's a difference between parallelism and concurrency, but we'll talk about that in a different video. But here we go. So of course, we always start with the package main. Then we import a few packages. We almost always need the formatting package for printing stuff. For this one, we need the time package because what you need to do at some point is once you kick the routines off, you want to wait for them to finish before you exit the parent program. So we're going to need this. We're going to need a function from time module, time package to make that happen. So I think that's all we need for package wise. Now let's write first of all the main function, right? Function main, no parameters needed. We can write another. So first of all, so the way you do this, you just say go something, some other function, right? So go function one, function two, function three. So in this case, we're going to write a function called print something, right? And we're going to print three different things in parallel. So we're going to say print something. That function does not exist yet. We're going to write that, but you get the big architecture first. Print something, and we're going to say print message one, right? So that's one. And we're going to run this three different times concurrently. Okay, and we'll call it two, we'll call it three. Now, after we've kicked them off, we have to wait because we don't want the main program to finish before the other three finishes. So we're going to say time dot sleep, and we're going to sleep for let's say 2000 milliseconds, 2000 times time dot. Funny thing is, what I really want to do is seconds, but oh, there is second. Okay, so we can just say second, and in that case, we will just say two. Earlier, when I was playing with this, I did not find second. I only found milliseconds and hour, which is really odd. Okay, so 2 seconds. We're going to wait for these things to finish, but we still don't have this function defined. So we're going to run that, make that function. Function print something. We're going to take an input of a string. I'm going to give that a name S internally. Then you're going to say print, no, FMT, print, that's where it's coming from. Print ln s. Let's see if there are any errors. Not seeing any errors, so command S to save the file. Now let's see if we can run this. There you go. Interestingly, three finished first, then one, then two. So you can see how they kind of ran concurrently, and you just don't know which one's going to go first or second. So that's interesting. So I'm going to play with this and give it a whole bunch of these things. I'm curious how that plays out. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Save the file, run the main function again. Yeah, you see, 7 went first, then 1, then 5, 6, all randomly finished, almost randomly finished the timings. Okay, I hope you found this useful, and I will see you in the next video.